You spend $3 on a bottle of water because you believe it is cleaner and safer than what comes out of your tap. That belief is worth billions of dollars a year to the bottled water industry. In most cases, it is not supported by the facts. Meanwhile, tap water across Canada undergoes continuous monitoring with results published publicly. Bottled water companies are not required to share their testing results at all. Today, I'm going to name 5 brands sold widely across Canada, the ones with the prettiest labels and the most serious questions attached to them. And then, because I believe in solutions as much as I believe in accountability, I'm going to give you 3 brands that have actually earned their place in your fridge. Stay to the end. The last section contains the most useful 60 seconds of this entire video. 5 brands to reconsider. Number 5. Aquafina PepsiCo. Aquafina starts as municipal drinking water. PepsiCo subjects it to a purification process including reverse osmosis. For years, many consumers assumed it came from a natural spring, until consumer advocates pushed the company to make the public source origin clearer on its labels. If you pick up a bottle and see PWS, public water source, or the name of a city, the water originated from a public drinking water system before treatment. Nothing inherently unsafe about that, but you should know what you are paying for. Number 4. Smart Water, Coca-Cola Canada. Smart Water starts as tap water. Coca-Cola boils it, collects the steam, and adds a few minerals back in. The words smart on the label and a celebrity in the ads are meant to make you feel this water is doing something for your body. It is not. The minerals added are in quantities so small that nutrition researchers have pointed out you get more from eating a single banana. And here is what the marketing does not tell you. Even boiling the water cannot stop tiny plastic particles from getting in, because they come from the plastic bottle itself, while the water sits inside it. You are paying a premium for tap water in a tall bottle, with a health claim that has no scientific basis and a plastic problem it cannot solve. Number 3. Nestlé Pure Life, Primo Brands. In 2021, Nestlé sold this brand to a private equity firm called Blue Trident, then merged with Primo Water in late 2024 to form Primo Brands, the current owner. Throughout all of it, here is what was happening on the ground. Starting around the year 2000, Nestlé held permits to extract up to 4.7 million liters of groundwater daily across East Ontario sites, primarily in Aberfoyle, more than any other bottler in the province, in a region where local communities depend on that same water. In 2016, during a drought, those communities were asked to conserve while Nestlé outbid the neighboring township of Centre Wellington for a nearby well, paying $3.71 per million liters. Indigenous communities formally told the company to stop. They were ignored. It took 18 years of community pressure before Blue Trident finally closed its Ontario operations in January 2025. The water always met the government's minimum rules. That is the most damning thing you can say about it. Number 2. Dasani, Coca-Cola Canada. Dasani is the other giant. If Aquafina is PepsiCo's answer to bottled water, Dasani is Coca-Cola's. After filtering it, Coca-Cola adds minerals back in, including a very small amount of salt. Now, the part most Canadians have never heard. In 2004, Coca-Cola launched Dasani in the United Kingdom. Within weeks, the government tested it and found bromate, a harmful chemical, above the legal limit. Coca-Cola pulled 500,000 bottles. The brand never came back. Launches in France and Germany were immediately canceled. Dasani sold in Canada has no detectable bromate in independent testing, but the company has never made its full Canadian water quality results publicly available. Number 1. President's Choice. Water, Loblaws, President's Choice. Water is collectively the most widely purchased budget water in Canada. Millions of Canadian families reach for it every week, trusting it is the smart, responsible choice. Here is what most do not know. PC sells 2 very different products side by side. The flagship PC Natural Spring Water comes from a protected underground spring. Canadian law requires that. But right next to it sits PC Purified Water, which starts as municipal tap water filtered. Same label family, very different contents. And Health Canada does not require purified water to name its source. So most buyers have no idea what they are purchasing. It is not dangerous, but it is the most quietly deceptive product on this list. Flip it over. Look for a city name or PWS that tells you everything the front label was designed not to. Every brand on that list is perfectly legal. That is the real problem. The system is designed to let companies sell you tap water at a premium without clearly saying so. Labeling rules require filtered water to say purified on the label, but never require it to name the city it came from. The PWS code buried in the fine print is the only disclosure you get. Most people never look. The industry counts on that. None of this bottled water will hurt you, but you deserve to know what you are buying. The brands in the next section understand that, and they show you. 3 brands that earn your trust. Number 1, Naya. Naya is a natural spring water, drawn and bottled directly at the source in Mirabel, Quebec, at the foot of the Laurentian Mountains. The plant was built beside the spring in 1986, so the water never travels before it is sealed, never treated with ozone. Naturally sodium-free, in 2021, Naya returned to 100% Quebec ownership, no longer part of a multinational. Find it at Metro, IGA, and Costco across Quebec and Ontario, with growing availability nationally. The most honest Canadian spring water on a grocery shelf. Number 2, Eska. Eska is a Quebec-based spring water brand drawing from a glacial esser, a natural ridge formation deposited by retreating glaciers more than 9,000 years ago. Rain and snow filter through layers of ancient sand and gravel for up to 15 years before becoming Eska. No chemicals. Straight from the ground into the bottle. Eska publishes every measurement right on the label. One of the very few Canadian brands that shows you the full picture without being asked. Clean, crisp, low in minerals. Find it at Metro, IGA, and Costco in Quebec and Ontario. Costco is your best first stop anywhere else in Canada. The best Canadian spring water value on the market. Number 3, Icelandic Glacial. Icelandic Glacial is widely available from British Columbia to Nova Scotia. If Naya and Eska are not on your shelf, this is your answer. The water filters through Icelandic volcanic rock for 5,000 years. Nothing added, nothing removed. An independent lab with no financial connection to the brand has verified what the label claims. The company has offset the full environmental impact of making and shipping the product. Like most bottled water, the standard format sold across Canada is a high-grade recycled plastic bottle. But Icelandic Glacial also offers glass bottles and aluminum cans at select Canadian retailers. If you can find either of those formats, choose them. The plastic particle problem disappears entirely. That packaging option does not exist with any brand on the bad list. Now pick up your water and check where it comes from. A city name, or PWS, means filtered tap water. A named spring or natural location means you are paying for the real thing. Keep bottles away from heat, or seek out glass or aluminum formats when you can. Search the brand name plus water quality report. If all you find is their own marketing, that is your answer. The industry built a multi-billion-dollar business on the gap between what you assume is in the bottle and what is actually there. Now you know the difference. Choose differently.